A life guided by faith and courage. Karol Józef Wojtyła was born on May 18, 1920, in the quiet town of Wadowice in southern Poland. The town was small but full of life, traditions, and strong community values. Karol grew up in a modest family. His father was a former army officer, serious and disciplined, while his mother was warm and caring. From early childhood, Karol learned the importance of love, responsibility, and faith. Sadly, his mother died when he was only 9 years old. This painful loss was the first moment when Karol had to face suffering and loneliness. As a teenager, Karol was intelligent, sensitive, and full of energy. He was interested in many things and never limited himself to only one passion. He enjoyed sports such as football and skiing, and he loved long walks in the mountains. At the same time, he was fascinated by literature, philosophy, and poetry. He often spent evenings reading books or writing his own poems. His teachers noticed that he was not only talented, but also deeply thoughtful and kind to others. Another tragedy struck when Karol lost his older brother, Edmund, who died after getting sick while working as a doctor. Not long after that, Karol's father also passed away. By the age of 21, Karol had lost his entire closest family. These experiences shaped his character. Instead of becoming bitter or angry, he became stronger, calmer, and more focused on spiritual values. He believed that suffering could have meaning, and that pain could lead to inner growth. In 1938, Karol moved to Krakow to study Polish literature at Jagiellonian University. He dreamed of becoming an actor or a writer and became involved in student theater. However, his dreams were interrupted when World War II began in 1939. Nazi forces occupied Poland, universities were closed, and many professors were arrested. Karol's life changed completely. To survive, he worked in a stone quarry and later in a chemical factory. The work was exhausting and dangerous, but it taught him discipline and respect for human labor. During the war, Karol secretly participated in an underground theater group. Performing plays in private apartments was dangerous, but it allowed artists to protect Polish culture and identity. At the same time, Karol spent many hours praying and thinking about the meaning of life. After the death of his father in 1941, he felt that God was calling him to a new path. He decided to become a priest and joined a secret seminary organized by the church. Studying theology under Nazi occupation required courage, silence, and great trust. After the war ended, Karol was ordained as a priest in 1946. Soon after, he was sent to Rome to continue his education. He studied theology and philosophy and earned a doctorate. Living in Rome opened his mind to the universal nature of the church and allowed him to meet people from different cultures. When he returned to Poland, he became a parish priest who was very close to young people. He believed that faith should be lived, not only taught. Father Karol spent much of his time with students. He went hiking, kayaking, and skiing with them, often celebrating Mass outdoors. He spoke openly about love, marriage, freedom, and responsibility. People trusted him because he listened carefully and respected their struggles. He showed that the church could be friendly, open, and understanding. In 1958, Karol Wojtyła was appointed bishop and later Archbishop of Krakow. These were difficult times for Poland, which was under communist rule. The government tried to limit religious freedom, but Wojtyła defended human dignity and the right to believe. He never used aggression. Instead, he believed in dialogue, patience, and moral strength. His calm leadership made him respected even by those who did not share his beliefs. In October 1978, the world witnessed a historic moment. Karol Wojtyła was elected pope and chose the name John Paul II. Many people were surprised as he was the first non-Italian pope in over 4 centuries. From the first day, he showed that his papacy would be different. He smiled, spoke directly to people, and encouraged them to live without fear. John Paul II became a pope of travel and dialogue. He visited over 100 countries, meeting ordinary people, world leaders, and representatives of other religions. He spoke about peace, human rights, and the value of every human life. His visit to Poland in 1979 inspired millions and gave hope to people living under oppression. Many believe that his words helped change the course of history in Eastern Europe. In 1981, tragedy struck again when John Paul II was shot during an assassination attempt in St. Peter's Square. He survived after a long operation and recovery. Instead of anger, he chose forgiveness. He later visited the man who tried to kill him in prison and spoke with him privately. This act showed the world the true power of mercy. As he grew older, John Paul II suffered from serious illnesses, including Parkinson's disease. His body became weaker, but his spirit remained strong. He continued to appear in public, showing that illness does not remove human dignity. Many people found comfort and courage in his example, especially the sick and elderly. John Paul II died on April 2, 2005. His death brought people together from all over the world. Millions gathered in Rome to say goodbye. They remembered him as a man of prayer, courage, and deep love for humanity. His life, from a small Polish town to the global stage, remains a powerful story of faith, strength, and hope. John Paul II showed that one person, guided by conscience and compassion, can truly change the world.